You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go! And tell everybody get their fucking tickets too. Stop acting like you fucking don't like this card. You know these shits is hard. You know these battles is fire. Cut it out. Cut it out, man.
I think one of the things, I could
Let's talk about that though.
I could ask you that, right?
Yeah, let's go viral.
So Jerry West, like a lot of people talking about the card because they saying Summer Madness is supposed to be like night of main events. Every battle is supposed to be like potential headliner, right? Just like Nome is supposed to be. But they're saying Jerry West versus DNA couldn't be a headliner on Summer Madness or Nome.
It could be. It just depends on what time and where everyone.
Wait, what fans you asking?
Yeah.
I'm not asking. I'm just paying attention to what people are saying.
What I'm saying is this, right? So niggas would be like, yo, man, let's not sugarcoat it. Let's be real.
But hold on, before you answer that question, it's like, okay, it's important that everybody knows the history of how things transpired over the years, right? So if a new fan is saying, yo, he don't belong on there, last I checked, 11 years ago, SM2, he battled Ines. And honestly, it's the equivalent to right now. So they just repeating the history of what they did back then. And
John battled Hitman. So I'm asking the question.
Yeah. Yo, to be honest with you, I have no shame in saying when I battled Ines, was I hotter at the time? Yeah, but nigga, it was still an honor.
Shit, you battled X Factor.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, okay. It was an honor at the time to battle X Factor and Ines. These niggas that I watched when I'm in my crib before I even thought to be DNA. So my whole thing is like, niggas would be like, yo, you compromise with URL. All right, cool. I understand everybody's gripe. I'm not here to, I don't give opinions on that because I don't know all the particulars. But what I'm saying is I'm not going to be the popular opinion. So now the popular thing to do is say, URL fell off, URL got a bad card, URL got this. And then when you don't go to that, you're compromised. But then it has to be a certain medium. Is this URL's best year? No. Is this battle rap's best year? No. Let's just be honest. Let's just call a spade a spade. I could be honest. I feel like people don't have that medium. So now it's like everything URL does, terrible, terrible, terrible. No. And what I mean is like, let's just be honest. If Summer Madness 13 didn't have Mook and Rum, DNA and Lux, or Twerk and Lux, or Rock and Lux, whoever you want to put, then Twerk and Hollow, if it didn't have that stature, they would hate on it. But then, if URL was in good standings and Mook and Lux was put on the card, Lux, I keep it 100, he got a different type, but they always want to see him. But Mook, it goes depending on the matchup. I'm like, oh man, Mook, again, it's the same name. So it's like, you get what I'm trying to say? Like, they just do whatever fits their agenda at the time. If the agenda is to say, why is DNA and Jerry West on the card? Cool. DNA and Jerry West is not on the card? Yo, DNA's been promoting, why they not on the card? They just gonna go whatever way is for what's not happening for their agenda. I don't operate like that. You're too wishy-washy. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm a fan of other people. I'm not exempt from being a fan. We're all fans. But as a fan, my logical mode, I can make a conscious decision. As a fan, I can't. I could wake up one morning and say, my favorite rapper is the greatest. I can hear one song and be like, he fell off. Is that an opinion I should really be holding? I'm a fan. My mood changes because I want what I want from this person. Not understanding that that person may be doing this, switching up, evolving in life. So that doesn't mean it's whack, but I want what I want. Fans are selfish. We all are, because we all fans of what we want. So that's why my day-to-day don't operate on how a fan feels, because I know how I am as a fan. It switches. This nigga's the best.
I like that analogy as far as like your favorite rapper. He has a bad record and he fell off.
He's done.
No, he didn't fall off. He had a bad album. I like that analogy.
So what I'm saying is like, that's what we get caught up into. And then even us as the people that are providing the entertainment, we get caught up into it because we believe it. We always want to be liked. We always want to be appreciated. So when that shit don't go the right way, now we start saying, did we fall off? Now we second guessing when we putting shit. Like, you can't do that, bro. You got to just keep working and fuck with the people that fuck with you, and everything else will fall in line. Like, is this a Summer Madness 2 card? No. But that goes off of a lot of things, not just the names, just timing. Mm-hmm. So the timing doesn't present for this card to be overwhelming because the energy is, you know what I mean? And I can say it. The other card, RBE, it's fire. But my whole thing is, why make it, let's just say we had that stretch where all we was talking about was Easy. Shout out to Easy. I'm not going into that. I'm not here for that. I ain't do no blogs on that. I don't care about that. But that's
Right.
what we was talking about for a month. I'm happy that let's talk about Easy battling. Let's talk about this card he got going on with New York versus Philly. I'll talk about that. Don't talk about the drama. We should just all be happy that we don't that niggas don't gotta talk about, for the niggas that talk about it and for the people that don't like talking about it, we don't gotta talk about that no more. It's a GTX card on August 12th and 13th, that's fire. John John's on a bullpen tour, that's fire. Tay-Rock with the no entourage card, that's fire. RBE with their card on the 2nd, that's fire. URL Summer Madness, that's fire. Remy coming out with her. Let's talk about that as actual battles to talk about now. So now when a nigga diverts to the drama and the bullshit, now we really get to call you out. Hold on, it's 5 cards, homie. 6 cards, I'm missing some. Shout out to Kel, shout out to Lex. Like, now what are we talking about? That's all I want to hear. And talk about me losing, talk about such and such winning. I don't care as long as the narrative is it's good cards and good battles happening. Fuck which one is better. Let's just be happy we back to battle rap.
Right.
We are.
Get back to breaking down the cards and breaking down whether it's good or bad, whether the battle is good or bad.
Yeah.
Right. Just get
Say
back to
DNA
talking
and
about
lose
battle rap.
50 times. I'd rather that over niggas talking about nothing. Nothing. So I'm happy for that regard. Yeah. Overall.
Right.
So yeah.
My man,
Good night.
Fendi.
Fendi.
15 minutes of fame.
You are now listening to 15 Minutes of Fame Radio.
Let's go.